Pussy Riot, which is a band out of Moscow, you probably have all heard this story already. They were arrested, and 2 of the 3 members of Pussy Riot are currently serving 2-year sentences for hooliganism motivated by religious hatred for an impromptu punk performance in Moscow's main cathedral in last February. Now, one of the 2 is currently being held in Moscow, and the other one is going to be moved. Nadezhda Tolokonnikova. Anyway, she is being moved. We'll call her Nikki. She is being moved to a prison colony in the heart of Siberia, which is 2,000 miles away from Moscow. And they have 100% reliable information that she's going to the Krasnoyarsk region, which is also 4 time zones away from where she is right now. I mean, Russia is completely out of control right now.
Yeah,
they might even anally probe
talk
her.
about a justice.
It might get so bad they anally probe her.
Well, talk about a justice system that's out of control right now. I mean, ours is creeping that way, but I mean, this is really next level stuff.
Yeah. So, like, we were talking about a story out of New Mexico with the anal probes and stuff, and so we're in a police state here in America, but Putin's takes it to a whole different level. So the reason she's getting moved, and that's the new part of the story, is that she complained about 17-hour work days inside the prison, basically a labor camp, right? And that kind of forced labor routine reminded people of the old Soviet gulags.
Right.
And remember, she's basically a political prisoner. It's not like she broke into anybody's house and robbed them. She didn't rape anybody. She didn't kill anybody. I mean, hooliganism because she disturbed the church proceedings. Okay, because she's anti-religion. I mean, again, for many reasons, note to self, don't go to Russia, okay? I'm anti-religious, you could probably half the show would be considered hooliganism, right?
Trust me, they're not letting us do this in the middle of that Moscow square.
Yeah, that's right, for many different reasons, right? And so when she legitimately complains about that, and a lot of the Russian people are pissed about it, because a lot of people are on her side, they're like, oh, well, you don't like your jail, huh? How about we move you to Siberia? See how you like that. Not only is it 2,000 miles away from her family in Moscow, I mean, like you said, 4 time zones. It gives you a sense of like how effing far it is, right? But it's also 200 miles away from the city center in Siberia. So, I mean, boy, did they banish her. And now they say, oh, and we're going to be watching her communications very carefully with the outside world. So now you get the labor camp and you're in the middle of Siberia incommunicado.
Yeah.
This all for offending the religious sensibilities of Putin's political allies.
And this is a catch-22 for them because she went on the hunger strike. She's written about the conditions in the jail, which gets out there. But doesn't this strike you as one of these, if you strike me down, I will become more powerful than you can possibly imagine? Because now we're talking about it, the media is going to talk about it, and they can get rid of her, but they've just made her message that much stronger.
Well, they're making her to be a bigger symbol of whatever it is that they're against. You know what I mean? It would seem like this has to backfire on them a little, but who knows? It doesn't seem like Putin really gives a shit about anybody or anything.
Is Putin just doubling down on everything before the Olympics? That's what it strikes me as, that everything that's going to come across his plate for the next year and a half or so, he is going to double down in the worst possible way.
Well, it's like the bankers. Yeah, when they take crazy risks in the short term, they're setting themselves up, or the banks up, for a big failure in the long run. But they don't really care about that because they're only executives there in the short run, and they're going to get paid immediately and then let other people deal with the hassle, right? And Putin thinks, look, I got to shore up my conservative political base right now because I've accumulated so much power and I've got so much criticism all over the country. And the best way to do that in the short run is crush opposition, appeal to the religious fundamentalists, right? And like, you're causing me a problem, I'm sending you to Siberia, you're gone, right? Now, in the long run, yes, I hope it hurts the right wing of the Russians and brings progressives more into power. But that's a long game, right? Mm-hmm. And Putin might think, well, maybe I'm around, maybe I'm not by that time. But I got to do what I got to do now to get rid of the criticism and to shore up my political base. This is how he's going to do it. He's going to go back to the old ways. And yes, to the rest of us, it looks really, really ugly. And to her, yes, she gets more notoriety, and it empowers her ideology and what she's fighting for. The flip side is she's in what they call prison number 50, which is, I don't think, a prison you want to be in.